Good afternoon, Professor Rose. My name is Erica. I have my mother, Raynette, here as my audience member.
Hello.
Today I will be presenting my informative speech. I'm sure many of you, like myself, have experienced the crippling effects of anxiety, whether it's from general anxiety, social anxiety, or maybe even have a child at home that may be showing signs or experiencing anxiety in themselves. The purpose of this speech is to inform you on the symptoms so that you better understand what someone is experiencing or understand what is going on with them. As someone who has experienced both general and social anxiety since adolescence, I feel this topic and the research related to it are rather important. Over the years, I have realized that I am not alone in my experiences. Along with that, in my research from the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, I have learned that 40 million people suffer from anxiety, whether general anxiety that's shown in 6.8 million people or social anxiety that shows in approximately 15 million adults. The astounding number we have found is that 39.1% of adolescents between the ages of 13 and 18 have experienced some form of severe anxiety. In this presentation, I will touch on the three most common general, social, and adolescent anxiety, as well as their symptoms related to those. Now that you have an overview of what we will be discussing today, let's start with general anxiety. General anxiety disorder is also known as GAD. General anxiety disorder is defined as a persistent feeling of anxiousness or dread, not to be confused with occasional worry or the onset of a stressful situation. General anxiety disorder is often associated with consistent worry of work, school, health, finances, and maybe even family issues. The associated signs of someone experiencing general anxiety disorder present in restlessness, inability to concentrate, being easily fatigued or irritable, as well as forgetfulness or brain fog. Physical symptoms show in the form of inability to relax or fall asleep, headaches, lightheadedness, sweating, nausea, and maybe as far as vomiting. Now that we have covered general anxiety, let's talk about social anxiety. Social anxiety is the leading type of anxiety in adults. Social anxiety, also known as SAD, social anxiety disorder, is noted to be associated with social phobia, an intense fear of judgment or embarrassment. Someone who may be experiencing social anxiety will present with avoidance of social activities, as well as feeling self-conscious, difficulty starting conversations, or maybe even making eye contact. Physical symptoms in someone experiencing social anxiety is rapid heart rate, nausea or upset stomach, as well as blushing, sweating, or even trembling. Similar to what we have discussed in both general and social anxiety, the last type of anxiety in children and adolescents we will discuss can range in intensity or characterization from both social and general anxiety in adults. Signs of a child experiencing or dealing with anxiety can be shown in excessive worry about schoolwork or their perfectionism, as well as separation anxiety from their parents, difficulty sleeping, and even difficulty concentrating. Known physical symptoms of a child experiencing anxiety show in tantrums, headaches, sweating, as well as nausea or upset stomach. I'm sure you're wondering, now that we have discussed the information about these types of anxiety, it's general, social, and adolescent anxiety, and their importance of being talked about and addressed to help alleviate their experience. Anxiety is something that a lot of people experience throughout their life in different aspects, different intensities, as well as symptoms. It should not be something we are embarrassed of having to deal with. Today I hope you see and feel you are not alone in your experiences, as well as being able to recognize the signs and symptoms of each type of anxiety. Thank you.